All right, real talk for a sec. If you've got a sweet tooth, don't blink. Today's video is straight dessert energy. We're breaking down 3 no-fail, cozy-as-hell sweet recipes that hit every time. Banana bread that's soft, not dry. Classic French toast that's golden, fluffy, and low-key addictive. And Better-Than-Cinnabon Cinnamon Rolls. Yeah, I said better. These are the kind of recipes you make once, then people won't stop asking for them. So don't skip ahead, don't click out. Because the last one, that's the closer. Did you know the secret to insanely good banana bread is not holding back on the bananas? Yeah, this one goes all in. All right, first things first, preheat your oven to 350 degrees and lightly grease a 9x5 loaf pan with butter or cooking spray. Grab a big bowl and mix 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon salt. Set that aside. In another bowl, cream together 1/2 cup of softened butter and 3/4 cup brown sugar until smooth. Beat in 2 eggs. Now, the star of the show. Mash 4 to 5 overripe bananas. You want about 2 1/3 cups total. Add that to the butter mix and blend it well. Pour the banana mixture into the flour bowl and gently stir just until combined. Do not overmix. Pour the batter into the pan and bake for 60 to 65 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. Cool for 10 minutes, flip it out, slice it up. That's why it's called banana bread. Did you know this classic French toast recipe never fails, no matter what bread you've got at home? All right, grab a shallow bowl first. You want it wide enough to dunk your bread easy. Crack in 2 eggs, add 2/3 cup of milk and a pinch of salt. Whisk it up real good. Now, for flavor, toss in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you're feeling fancy, add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon or nutmeg. Totally optional, but worth it. Next, take 6 thick slices of bread. White, wheat, cinnamon raisin, French, Italian, whatever's in your kitchen. Dip each slice into the egg mix, flip it, and let both sides soak. Heat a skillet or griddle on medium-high and lightly butter it. Lay the soaked bread down and cook until golden brown. Then flip and do the same on the other side. Serve it hot with butter, maple syrup, berries, powdered sugar, chocolate chips, or keep it classic. Did you know you can make Cinnabon-style cinnamon rolls at home that are actually better? Yeah, softer, gooier, and way more loaded. Let's run it. Start with the dough. In a bowl, mix 4 cups all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup sugar, and 3/4 teaspoon fine sea salt. Add 1/3 cup softened unsalted butter and blend it in until crumbly. In another bowl, take 1 cup lukewarm whole milk, about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and dissolve 2 1/4 teaspoons instant yeast. Add that to the flour, plus 2 whole eggs and 1 extra yolk. Mix until you get a smooth, soft dough. Knead it lightly, roll into a ball, place in a greased bowl, cover, and let it rise for 1.5 hours until doubled. For the filling, mix 1 cup brown sugar, 1 tablespoon muscovado sugar, optional, and 2.5 tablespoons ground cinnamon. Roll the dough into a big, thin rectangle. Spread 1/3 cup softened unsalted butter all over, then cover every inch with the cinnamon sugar. Roll it tight. Slice into 2-inch rolls, about 12 total. Place in a greased 9x13 pan, let rise 30 to 45 minutes, then bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes until golden. For the glaze, whip 4 ounces cream cheese, mix in 3/4 cup powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons whole milk, and seeds from 1/2 a vanilla bean. Drizzle it all over the warm rolls. All right, if any one of those just made you hungry, do me a favor. Hit that like button. For real. It takes 1 second, it helps the channel a ton, and it tells me you want to see more cozy dessert-level recipes like these. And if you stayed till the end, you're already a real one. More fire recipes coming soon, so yeah, don't miss out.